What's your strategy? Flashing the latest logo to limit. What's your strategy? Flashing the latest logo to limit.
Welcome to Ballin' Buckets. This is your boy Dub.
This is your guy Al.
This is your guy, Mister.
Well, welcome. How we doing, fellas?
Good. What's going on? What's the good word?
The word of the day is fire.
No.
Fired.
The word of the day is job. J-O-B. So let's get into it. Who's looking for jobs right now?
Whew.
NFL fired 5 of their 7 black coaches,
Oh,
and they fired another 2 non-blacks.
so 5 of the 7 black coaches. Well, we'll say minority coaches to,
Appease everyone.
to appease
But
everyone.
we know what it means.
Right. How many minority coaches was in the NFL?
7.
Right.
Mississippi Public Schools. We just said 5 of the 7.
So how about we do this better? True or false? There's only 2 minority coaches left. True or false?
So you see how I said minorities, right? That means it's more than 7 because it's actually, I want to say 9 minority coaches in the NFL.
Who?
Carolina Panthers coach,
Ron Rivera. He's
Riverboat Ron
right? Riverboat Run and Mike Dole. He's already might be 8.
who?
Who else you thinking?
I'm drawing blanks right now.
Just like I shoot. Well, somebody deserved to get fired. Was
Marvin.
You think Marvin Lewis deserved?
You've been in the league. You've been the head coach, 16 years?
16 of
How
them,
many playoff appearances have you had?
7.
And how many games have you won? 0.
But
Has he ever really had a good team?
The team with Carson.
Not defensively.
No.
He always had a good defense.
The Super Bowl caliber team they had with Carson Palmer and Chad Ochocinco when Steelers did that dirty ass hit by Kimo Van Broughton, broke his goddamn knee. That was a Super Bowl caliber team.
first of
He
all,
broke Carson Palmer's leg on the first play of the game, right?
no, it wasn't the first play.
No.
It was second quarter. They was driving. They was dominating the game.
Right.
Dominated.
So you had a lot riding on Carson Palmer.
But I'm saying you've had teams. Let's not act like you haven't had good teams.
And first and foremost, it's not Chad Ochocinco on this show. It's Chad Johnson. What your mama name you? It's Chad Johnson.
I think he switched back to Chad Johnson anyway.
Right.
He's
So-
Ochocinco on social media. I think.
Can't get that up.
I don't think Marvin deserves. I think he deserves to get fired, but
You haven't won.
No, but I get it. At least they made the playoffs, right? But the times they didn't make the playoffs, they was hit by the injury bug. They lost everybody this year.
They lost everybody.
AJ Green, Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton's a functional retard.
They lost Joe Mixon for a while.
Joe Mixon for a couple of games.
Soft as Charmin.
They lost it. Oh no, Joe Mixon was heavy this year.
So
They lost a tight end.
The tight end went there the whole year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But when he was there, that 1 year he was top 5 tight end in the league.
Yeah, but he's probably Charmin too. They were 6-10, 1-5 in the division, and it just didn't cut it.
But every year he's been on the hot seat.
So
This is just his time, I guess.
The dude from the Giants for every year, and then they
Tom Coughlin.
fuck off and win the Super Bowl.
True. They're either going to be
They
6-10
either win the
or
Super
Super
Bowl or
Bowl.
they
That's it.
You know what I found I found fascinating is
That you were able to get that word out?
right.
He got it.
Mississippi Public Schools. Who's the coach that was a head coach for 1 year?
This year?
Oh,
This
the
year.
Jets guy?
The-
Vance?
Bowles.
No,
Todd
Bowles
Bowles.
was 3 years. No, it was another coach that got fired. He was the head coach for 1 year.
Oh, Arizona's coach, the white dude?
Yes, black guy.
It was a black dude.
He was a head coach for 1 year and gets fired.
Steve Wilkes.
How can you
Change the
Right.
change the trajectory of a team with 1 year.
1 year? Also, and you went through a quarterback carousel.
You know why he got fired? They wanted to bring in one of their great white hopes.
Oh, same way they did in Tampa Bay with Lovie Smith that year.
Yep.
Who are they trying to bring in?
McCarthy
Oh, Mike.
or Gaze from Dolphins. They got fired also.
McCarthy to me is hot trash.
Because he had Aaron Rodgers. You saying Aaron Rodgers?
And then I don't know how good Aaron Rodgers is without him. Let's find out.
That's fair.
Let's find out. Because I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers guy.
I like Aaron Rodgers,
I think Aaron. I'm sorry.
but I don't know if he can play with a running back in the system. Like he has to be the total focus.
Oh, okay. Sound like Tom Brady. Tom Brady never had a true running back.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Makes sense. I see what you're doing.
Tom Brady had
Curtis Martin.
Fred Jackson. No.
Corey Dillon.
Yeah, Corey Dillon.
Towards the tail end of his career, though.
Still 1,000-yard guy.
Fred Taylor also.
Yeah. He had,
And Lawrence Moroney was good with him for a minute.
Get out. You just said that because you're from St. Louis.
He was good for a minute.
he's
No, hot minute. That means like 35 seconds.
in Mississippi terms.
Right. New York minute.
All right, so let's go through the list. Buccaneers coach got fired. He deserved it. Because they're going to end up losing Mike Evans also.
And they talking about, yeah, we're going to go on and sign Jameis Winston. We want to lock him up. That's fucking stupid.
No, they're not locking him up. They're exercising his fifth-year option, which is
Right.
like $20 billion.
They giving the new coach a transition year,
Ooh.
right? Because they're going to draft a quarterback. I don't know who's really out there.
So it's a shitty quarterback
They're
class.
not going to draft a quarterback this year. Next year, maybe.
In the next two.
Okay.
They might even take a third-round quarterback guy. Like, they're going to take a filler on somebody. Because Fitzmagic is going to walk.
That's true.
Because he's going to look to get paid. I don't blame him.
Well, hell, he's got paid for being mediocre.
Yeah, he's always gotten paid. He's going to get a contract
So
somewhere.
the NFC, it was Buccaneers, Cardinals, and McCarthy. McCarthy didn't make it through this season. In the AFC, it's the Dolphins, Adam Gase, who it's the Dolphins. Like, you never really expect anything down there.
Right. Nick Saban couldn't even revive them.
Then you had Hugh Jackson in the Browns, who got fired.
But he was
halfway through.
trash, too.
No. I won't say he was trash. He never had the backing of the management team.
Correct.
Because for your offensive coordinator to walk around like he's running things and saying things he was saying, and no one said anything to him, but then when you step up and say, hey, I'm going to take control of this portion of the team, they fire both of you guys. He never had true backing.
Right, because he finally got the pieces this year.
He had the pieces this year.
Right. I wasn't saying nothing before, so he was finally trending up. And
the fact that they keep throwing this record out there, he was 2 whatever over 3 years. That's fake news. You know what I mean? That's you making the statistics say what you want them to say. Let's be real. Let's have an open conversation about this. He didn't have the talent when he got there, right? He started drafting wise. He took Garrett, number 1 pick. Took Baker. I wasn't high on Baker. I'm still not high on Baker. I still think they should have started Tyrod Taylor this year and let Baker develop, simply because when Baker got in, they opened up the offensive playbook. They didn't run the same plays for Tyrod.
it's true. They didn't give Tyrod a shot to me. Now Tyrod didn't do himself no justice. He got hurt.
True. And he'll sign somewhere this offseason.
He will, but
As a
they do
backup.
black quarterbacks the same way they do black coaches. Like, if you don't produce the first time around, you become Teddy Bridgewater
Teddy,
or Byron Leftwich.
Ooh.
Or you become just the journeyman guy.
who's the Redskins quarterback?
Right now,
Yes.
I have no idea.
Alex Smith,
No, the black guy.
Josh Johnson,
Josh Johnson. You become Josh Johnson.
who hadn't thrown a pass in 5 years until
Right.
this year.
Until you become Josh Johnson when they don't want to hire the more talented guy because of, off the field issues
We
and
won't say his
discretions.
name.
We're not gonna say his name.
Kaepernick. But they don't have a long.
You see that new hat,
leash.
that cap my boy Nick had on?
Nick who?
Nothing. We weren't going to say his name.
Oh.
I said, you see the cap my boy Nick had on? Sorry.
Oh, I see what you did
I see
there.
what you did there.
That's
I'm a little
clever.
slow. I've been drinking.
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. Oh, that's for the ladies. Thank you. Please come back. Subscribe. Ball underscore and underscore buckets IG and Twitter. Thank you.
Diddy 314.
Who else got fired? The Jets fired their coach.
Which I don't think he deserved it either.
How many years he been there? What's his record?
He's been there 3 years.
What's his record?
So he had.
He was 10-6 his first year.
Right.
4-12, probably 4-12.
So he overachieved in his first year. Period. Not really, because he had Fitzmagic, then he had Brandon Marshall,
Yeah,
and
Fitzmagic.
who was the other receiver they had on the outside? He played for the Titans. I can't think of his name. But anyway, they had talent.
Like you said, they overachieved.
Right.
And if you don't catch lightning in the bottle the second year, you don't have a third. You get lucky with the third, or the guy that they really want isn't available, so they'll let you keep coaching.
Right. So
That's why Arizona dude got canned, because now the guy they wanted is available.
what they need to start evaluating these GMs like they evaluate coaches,
Preach.
because these coaches are getting handed these people. Oh no, you're gonna pick this person. No, I'm a football mind GM. This is the better football player. No, you.
This is what I need.
Right. You're gonna take Tebow. All right, I will take Tebow.
I got 2 words for you. David Kahn. That's the asshole that drafted Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio
Minnesota, yeah.
over Steph Curry.
Shelf, the GOAT.
I'm just saying, like, he had a job another 3 or 4 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think Johnny Flynn made it that long. No disrespect to Johnny Flynn. He was a good college kid, but he was an undersized scoring guard.
He was a great college kid.
He was good.
Bro, did you see that 5 overtime man?
Was that him and was that
The white dude with all the
man too?
tattoos. Yeah.
Oh, no, that wasn't him. That wasn't both of them.
That was just Flynn.
That was just Flynn.
But Syracuse does that.
Right.
They have that one guard that goes off, kind of like Kimba.
Oh, but
Kimba had the
killer,
best run.
killer though.
Kimba's an all-star
And
guard.
he went to UConn.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That Big East.
I'm saying that they have a guard that makes a run like that. Nobody has surpassed Kimba as the blueprint, but John, what was the dude name? The white dude.
Jerry.
McNamara.
I used
J-Mac.
to play with him on NCAA 2003 or something like that, when Melo was a freshman.
Yes.
That was actually my freshman year in college.
I had that game.
I think was he number 3?
Yes. And, bro, I used to put him in because he shot his shooting from 3-point was 90. Melo was a 70 on that game. Overall, it was 70. But he was a straight killer on that game.
Yeah, because it wasn't like now with these spoiled ass kids where you get an update every week on ratings.
Big facts.
First and foremost, I got a quick tangent. Who in the fuck is the ratings update guy? Like, you've seen him on the sideline now, right? You've seen the guy that says, like, at the NFL games, it'll say Madden ratings specialist. How in the fuck do you apply for this job? Like, this is some shit that is kept secrets from us normal people in the world. Like,
That's true.
these are dream jobs. You telling me I could get paid
Hey.
to go to every NBA game and be a 2K ratings expert?
Straight cash, homie.
Are you kidding me?
Bruh. But what qualifications are they rating on? What's the scale? What criteria are they using?
That's my thing. Like, a lot of the times, the people that make games are the people that have never played a sport in their life.
Right.
So they don't understand, like, nuanced stuff. Like a Marcus Smart is somebody who would be incredibly hard to rate if you don't know basketball.
That's fair.
Because he does intangible stuff. Or like Troy Polamalu back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody that just played reckless all over the field, but like awareness had to be the highest on the game, right?
Like D Rose should be rated way higher than the 80, 81. He should be at least 85 to 88.
They got